In this video, we will graph sums of trigonometric functions using a method called the addition of ordinates. Let's take a look at the graph of y equals sine of x and y equals cosine of x on the interval from x equals 0 to x equals pi. We'll start by evaluating the sine and cosine functions respectively for 0, pi over 4, pi over 2, 3 pi over 4, and pi. Evaluating sine of x for each x value in the table, we get 0, square root 2 over 2, 1, square root 2 over 2, and 0. Using each x value as our x-coordinate and each sine of x value as our y-coordinate, we get a set of 5 points that can be graphed on a coordinate plane. Repeating this process for cosine of x, we get 1, square root 2 over 2, 0, negative square root 2 over 2, and negative 1. Again, we generated 5 new points. This time they will be used for our cosine graph, which we will graph on the same coordinate plane to compare the two functions. Finally, let's graph the sum of these two functions, y equals sine x plus cosine x. We already know the y values for sine and the y values for cosine. Taking the sum of these values, we get the y values for sine x plus cosine x. This gives us 1, square root of 2, 1, 0, and negative 1. Using our original x values and these new y values, we can graph the function y equals sine x plus cosine x. This method for graphing a sum of functions is called the addition of ordinates because we add the corresponding y values or ordinates of each function in the sum to get the y values of the sum. This method can be applied to sums of trigonometric functions as well as other algebraic functions. Let's look at one more example. Graph the function y equals sine of 3 pi x over 4 plus cosine of pi x on the interval x is greater than or equal to 0 and x is less than or equal to 4. Notice that we will be graphing a sum of functions, so we can use the addition of ordinates method. Let's make a table of x and y values for sine of 3 pi x over 4, cosine of pi x, and their sum, sine of 3 pi x over 4 plus cosine of pi x. For convenience, we'll choose 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 as our x values. Start by evaluating the function y equals sine of 3 pi x over 4 at each of the x values in the table. We get 0, square root 2 over 2, negative 1, square root 2 over 2, and 0. These are the y-coordinates of the points we will use to graph the function y equals sine of 3 pi x over 4. Now, evaluate the function y equals cosine of pi x at each of the x values in the table. This time, we get 1, negative 1, 1, negative 1, and 1. Use these values to graph the function y equals cosine of pi x. To graph the final function, which is the sum of the previous two functions, we add their y values together from the table. So we get 1, the quantity square root 2 minus 2 over 2, 0, the quantity square root 2 minus 2 over 2, and 1. For the purpose of graphing, we will rewrite certain values as decimal approximations to the nearest hundredth. In this case, the quantity square root 2 minus 2 over 2 is approximately equal to negative 0.29. Using the addition of ordinates method to find the y values for a sum of functions, we are able to graph the function y equals sine of 3 pi x over 4 plus cosine of pi x on the given interval.